Might seem very simple, very obvious, but definitely is reflecting our entire existence. So, what is the question? The question is, why are you not living in your own life? Why are you not living in your own life? I would like to articulate this. Let's go dive deep in today. And today I would like to give you the three parts of my video. The one part will be around the psychology, the Jung psychology, about the shadow and about the mask. The part two, we're going to the quantum ancient knowledge and information. And part three, we're going to find that solution for an answer why you're not living in your own life. So let's go dive deep in today. Beautiful souls, beautiful leaders, empath leaders. I'm really acknowledging you. I'm really acknowledging you are here with me today. Before we're going to explore the Carl Jung perspective, I would like to say the most difficult and challenging time for the people in their life is come over the overwhelming emotions, come over the overwhelming fears, anxiety. That energy is holding them back. That low vibration is holding them back. So that's why I'm really inviting, subscribe it and like it and share it with others who really want and who really need that information, or maybe they need there's only one word. So having that energy inside us, we will be able to move and navigate our world. So Carl Jung he believed that most people go through the life without them meeting their true self. They just only running as on the autopilot. So they don't know who they truly are. They don't know where they're heading. They don't know what their needs are. They don't know they can change themselves fully. They don't know how to change themselves fully. Even they don't know where they need to begin. If that message resonates with you, so leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear something from you. So this is the way how the people sometimes live, but they forget they've got a choice. They can choose their self instead of having the opinion others, energy, excuse me, which one is coming from others. So that's why it's so crucial. Welcome warmly, everyone. So drop me in the chat below where you're coming from, and maybe if you got any question, just leave me a comment as well. I'm so happy, I'm so grateful for you today. And definitely, if you've got that energy inside yourself, if you've got that ancient wisdom, I would like to say, because I'm going to dive deep into the ancient wisdom as well, we need to know where we are heading. We need to know we've got the choice and we can choose our life. We can choose where we want to be, but from that heart state, dear empath leader, not from the ego mind. So having that, so Carl Jung said that, definitely. I love the Carl Jung, some therapies, and I'm just going straight away through that knowledge, also information, and from my experience. So having that bridge between you, the old version of you, and new version of you, we need to go and navigate straight away. So having that shadow, having that mask, let's go begin the part one. Let's go explore our persona. Let's go explore our shadow. And then we're going to receive the answer why we are not living in our own life, why we are just only living in somebody's life, why we are not having our voice, even our speaking our own belief, our own truth. So that's so crucial to have this energy straight away. So having that persona, that mask where you're wearing all the time, where you just only think you are responsible for that energy, where the employee or maybe parents gave you that mask of having not really you, because you are constantly giving your power away to them. You are constantly giving that energy to them, and you are not really truly who you are, because you're always pretending who you're not. So for example, if you feel that energy, like a fearful, if you feel that energy of exhaustion, if you feel that energy of numbness, that's definitely is not you. That's the mask. If you are shy, that's not you. That energy was inherited from your mother, father. Okay, so having that energy, definitely you need to drop off that mask. You need to bring that energy of a true version of yourself. So being truly authentic with yourself is giving you results of safety, security, stability on the mental, physical, emotional level. Thank you for the heart. So that's why we need to go and dive deep inside yourself. So that persona was given you by the society, that was given you by mother and father, that was given you straight away without your permission, but it's not your fault. Don't judge yourself. Definitely don't judge yourself, because you're in the right place, right moment, with the right people, with the right circumstances. So that's why I'm coming here today for you, beautiful souls, giving you that energy, because you can be successful when you drop the mask. You can be successful when you just began to listen your own true self, your inner voice. During the therapy session, we can go and dive deep in. During the transformation session, we can go dive deep in and we can drop off the mask. We can drop that shadow part of you, because that shadow is holding you back. But definitely, I would like to articulate here that bad thing is not really bad, because that bad thing is going to giving you that energy of happiness, that energy of, that energy of um, glory, and that energy where you would like to be, and that energy where you heading, because shadow is showing you where you need to change your life. The shadow is going to give you where you need to heading. The shadow is sorry, my camera is moving. So shadow is going to give you the energy of your talent, of your diamond, of your circumstances. Hi everyone, hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love to hearing something from you. How are you feeling today? Where you're joining me? Just drop the comments below. Or maybe you've got some question. Let's go dive deep in to that authenticity, to that question. Why are you not living in your own life? So going back to the shadow, and that part, when that shadow arrive and that shadow show up in your life, I can tell you in a minute what is the shadow about. It's showing you you are not truly living in your own life. Your soul is calling to step in, because your body is fully exhausted. You couldn't move, you couldn't go forward without hearing yourself. Shadow, again, anger, again, frustration triggers more, stamping your feet, stamping energy, which one doesn't serve you. When somebody is saying to you, you are really, really triggered by that energy, and that means you need to go and change it. So that's the blessing. So change that shadow, look at that shadow, and then you can go and navigate from that part of the energy. So that energy is going to be inside you as long as you're going to decide it. No more. I've got enough. I'm changing myself. And when you going to decide, yes, that the changes, it's coming from within, everything will happen straight away for you. Because a small, tiny decision, small, tiny, even thoughts is changing your life. That's the beginning of your transformation. That's the beginning of your new life. So being in that persona, being in that shadow, from perspective of the Carl Jung, and from, of course, my perspective, from my experience, is going to give you that energy of freedom, that energy where you are not more being guided, yes, by the ego, by the shadow. You will be guided by your own true self. You won't be able to listen others' voices, either others, I would like to say, command, or others' perspective, because you will be able to go and navigate this world straight away. So I would like to say this example for, like, when someone buries their creativity because that's not practical. They've always dreamed to be a singer or writer, but the family told them, no, you need to be a doctor. So that's, you can see where's the shadow, where's the mask, where's that true persona. So then when they're going to decide that, no, I would like to sing, I don't want to be any more doctor, because that doesn't suit. If I'm really good, because you can train yourself, you can do a lot of different things, but the true nature is always popping up, always, always, always. So that's why also I'm just only blending the psychology with the quantum and ancient wisdom. So we're going to move to the part 2, when the ancient and quantum energy is going to transform your life. So, like the ancient tradition, like Egyptian's tradition, as I would like to say, Aztec's tradition, Taoism, Hermetic uh, people, they always know everything is begun within you. When everything is begun within you, you can go and navigate this world. So as above, as below. So we need to know that energy. So when you've got that energy, you can go and truly navigate. You can truly reveal that energy, which one is really, really yours energy. So having that and behaving and observing yourself constantly, that's making you and giving you the small choices. So that's why I'm so happy you can recognize this. Begin to observing yourself. That's the first step to seeing if I'm living in my life, my own life, on my own terms, on my own condition, or I'm just only guided by my ego mind. That's right. So when you answer this question, you're going to begin the new life, new authentic you. So if you focus, instead of the fear or lack, you can go and focus of happiness and joy, creativity, or just on you observing your thoughts. You're going to create from the quantum perspective. When the focus goes, energy flows. Where you pay more attention, that grow. When you don't pay too much attention, it's coming be less and less. So for example, if you focus on just fears, that fears will be just growing and growing and growing. When you focus on something really good in your life, because I don't know, somebody smiled on the street, then you feel that energy. You've got that feeling inside yourself, inside your heart, and say, oh my goodness, I was so amazing, I was so good. Okay. So then that feeling will grow. Every time when you've got really low time, you can come back to that energy. So we've got that quantum ancient knowledge, and also we've got the Carl Jung psychology. So when I'm combining the three aspects, that transformation began very quickly, like a rocket. It's going very straight away and up. So let me just give you at the end the transformation. I mean, the example of the transformation. So you can see really truly how you can change your life, how easily you can change even tiny small step. So if someone works in the corporate, that's right, from 9 to 5 work, but they don't want and they don't like what they really do, they suppress that energy. They don't want to be anymore because they had, for example, they would like to be a singer. I had actually that a guy, he would like to love singing and singing, but he was working in the corporate job from 9 to 5, and he was really, really, oh my goodness, frustrated and angry about the place because he was constantly asking, I shouldn't be here. I'm just only seeing myself in a completely different space. That's not my choices. That's not my decision. Somebody put me in. Have you had this feeling sometimes? Because I had it so many times before, but now it's not. Anyway, so when he changed his perspective, when he began observe himself constantly, and change his own speaking, because you need to remember you speak inside yourself, I mean in your mind, and you taking that word out. So word got the power, you need to remember. When you speak, observe how you can speak, what kind of the words are coming from your mouth. And then from that energy, you will be able to navigate this world. So coming back to that guy, he began to observe himself step by step, every day, constantly, and he changed his life. After a few months, he left that corporate job and he began to give the audience. audience. He began to give the concerts for the people. He began, of course, from the small stages, and now he's in the big stages. So that's so amazing. That's so perfect example for changes. I did the same. My experience, let me just only give you much more information. My experience. I began to the public speaker from the small, tiny step by step. My tiny step by step began when I was 6, 7 years old. First, my audience was the school when I was just only having microphone in my hands and I was just giving the tiny speech. Maybe that was, I remember, it was like 5 lines or something like that, but I was shaking. And I'm still remember that feeling. And now I'm slowly, but also it's going like a rocket. I'm speaking to you because I'm on the stage here in front of you on the screen, but also I'm giving the public speaking outside. So this month I've got the 5 public speaking. I'm still preparing myself. And next month, and at the end of this year, I've got a much more bigger because there will be 500, 600 people in front of me. So it'll be amazing, amazing audience. But you need to take the action, consistency, and knowing, stop believing, knowing you've got this. So that energy, quantum, ancient wisdom, and Carl Jung, psychology, I love that. And of course, I would like to add the sparkle of my shamanic work. It's amazing, it's working perfectly. So ask yourself today, what part of me am I hiding? What part of me am I hiding? Are you hiding something? Observe your thoughts. Where does your attention go for all day? And also what you can do, take a 5 minutes in your daily routine and go inside yourself and have a reflection. What I'm nourishing today. Because remember, when the focus goes, energy flows. That's attention goes. And that energy grow. Fear, anxiety, constant talking about something. Okay? And then began to breathe, right? Because that small step creates the profound shifts in you on the energy level. So that's why I'm really happy to having that conversation with you. I know I'm talking to the conscious people. I know I'm talking to the people who've got the open mind energy inside themselves. So having that all and summarizing today meeting, because I'm coming next Sunday as well. So stay tuned, put the notification on. I'm coming back again and again and again. Weekly on Sunday, definitely I will be here. But let's go wrap this video today. So Carl Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, then you'll be able to see the changes in your life. Yes, and making that unconscious conscious is going to give you enlightenment. It's going to give you enlightenment with your brain and heart coherence. Somebody told me last time that's the longest way to your enlightenment, isn't it? From brain to heart. Looks like a very quick and very short, but it's really, really big, isn't it? Like a miles, ages. I don't know. That's ancient Egyptian stuff. That's so long, isn't it? But as long as you're going to make it shorter and shorter, through the decision, you will be able to navigate this world. Okay, so make that energy possible for you because you can. So change and ask this question. How is my life looks like now outside? Because everything what you've got outside is mirror what you've got inside. But also what you've got inside, you're capable to change it. Nothing is impossible until it's done. I love this quote, Nelson Mandela. So question, finishing this, okay? You've got a lot of homework. I love the giving the homework. So you've got a lot of homework. It's like, am I living in continue in someone else's script of the life? Or am I going to change it or choosing my own life on my own term? So drop me comments below. I'm going to leave the link if you are happy and if you are ready, if you feel that call to change your life, drop me comments below or book a free Awaken Clarity and Peacefulness conversation with me. So I'm going to drop the link below, and don't forget, set the notification, because next week, Sunday, 11 a.m., I'm coming here today. So I'm putting the link above, and then you can go and navigate this world. Thank you so much for everyone. Let me just only acknowledge you before I'm coming down. So Maria, Aaron, Derek, Don, thank you so much for coming here today. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.